and pull if Borthwick wants to take it on. Of course, could be a double bluff. We have seen that in the previous over. 2 balls left. Here's the first of them. Helm in, bowls, and Borthwick thickish outside edge that will run down towards the boundary. Should be cut off by the fielders, and is. And they'll just stick with the 2. First runs in a while for Durham. They move on to 100. First runs off the bat for Durham for a while. Move on to 166 for 1. Borthwick moves to 9 off 35. Michael Jones still tentatively on 99, not out. Play that with soft hands. Borthwick, no chance of a catch, and just run away down to the 3rd man boundary. I think it was Holden with the fielding. Helm to finish his over then. Runs in, bowls. Borthwick again playing with soft hands, and Holden stops it at point. End of the over. Durham 166 for 1.
BBC Radio Newcastle with you. BBC Radio London. Martin Emerson and Kevin Hand and Rob Rush. Day 2 here. Lunch will be at 1:10. Unless you've gone and got a packed lunch and you're already snaffling away in the corner of the room. Are they bacon flavoured crisps, were they? Yeah. You can smell them from here. So, it is Helm v Jones, the sequel. Jones on a 99 from 196 balls. As the bowler comes in and push it that one outside the line of off stump and through to the keeper, and the live stream's not working properly here. It seems to be going backwards in time for some reason. Second slip, just doing some stretching exercises. Jones back to his crease. Comes in again. And bowls. And he's there. That's a lovely shot to get off the mark. Not to get off the mark, to get to 100. Punches the air as he flicks that one nicely through mid-wicket up to the boundary just below our commentary position. So the 2nd century in the first-class career of Michael Jones. Well done to him. And it's come in 198 balls and 19 fours.
He's a bit good, isn't he, this Jones? It's been a lovely innings. Under a fair bit of pressure from a strong attack, who've bowled better today and got more reward as well.
He's been in the 90s for about 10 overs, I think it was.
You've been stuck in the 90s since 1999.
Yeah. Gonna party like it's 1999. Helm again to Jones. Jones plays that out through the covers this time, and it's stopped at wide mid-off for 1 run by Helm. So Bamber.
Yeah, it's been a really good innings this from Jones, isn't it? I mean, you don't say upstage Lees, but he looked the better of the 2 through the innings, didn't he? He was scoring at a better rate and some lovely shots. Neither of them particularly looked trouble yesterday, did they? Lees had that one top edge, but Jones has stood up nicely to it all.
Bamber in, bowls. Played up to mid-off. Defended up to mid-off.
There's a clip reminiscent of some of those.
I think I've had this as Helm against Jones for about 2 overs then. With the wrong
Bamber.
bowler. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Sorry, I ran upstairs to grab a coffee.
Yeah.
Get me ready for the last. We're through until 1:10 now, aren't we?
Looking at the wrong name on the scoreboard. Comes in again and bowls. A little check drive there from Borthwick out into the covers to Stoneman, no run. Yeah,
it's a very enjoyable innings to watch from Jones.
Right arm over Bamber to Borthwick, played out to mid-wicket, no run there.
Middlesex are very much like to end his innings though. 171 for 1 is a very healthy looking scoreboard. With an hour and 12 minutes gone of the second day. Put Durham in yesterday. There or thereabouts. With their performance with the ball. This is Helm from the Lumley end. Nine for last week. I could do with him finding that form. Little bursts. Almost like Roland Jones of old when he used to go through a little purple patch and go through a top order. Get things going for Middlesex. Helm's very much the man with that capability nowadays. Roland Jones still can, of course, and he has done this year. You can see Helm really just coming to the peak of his powers now. He's into the crease, bowls, and a solid line of length defended by Jones. Right in behind that one. If you want to tweet us at Kevin Hand BBC or at Marty Cricket.
Just tweeting the pictures there of Jones reaching his 100.
Helm bowls, and this is down the leg side. Cry catch from somewhere. Through it goes to Simpson, and there's no run. So yeah, drop your tweets through if you want to get in contact with us. I haven't really looked at the scores elsewhere. Have you been keeping them up to date? You have.
Done them, yeah.
Let's have a look for my own good in a moment then. Yeah, let's make another coffee here. A little bit of a wait today, only 15 minutes to get things going.
Maybe the headaches you've been suffering are linked to the vast amount of coffee you drink.
Well, it's been decaf so far this morning, up to this one. Here's Helm bowls, and this ball's turned back with a square on the leg side. They pick up a single. Jones onto 104, 105 now. Middlesex, 17 overs away from a second new ball. So we've got 40 minutes to lunch, around about 10 overs. Maybe a bit of spin from Holman before the interval. It's Borthwick as well. Helms in, bowls, and the pads, falls away into the onside for a leg by. Simpson comes around, 173 for 1. Then go with Helm and Bamber again after lunch for a quick burst before throwing it to Roland Jones and Yadav. Who's warming up? Someone's warming up now, it's Robson. Just keeping himself loose in the slips. Here's Helm. It's the crease now. Bowls. Oh, it's lifted. Fine of Holden at mid-wicket. He just checked the shot. Jones, he realised he was through it too early and managed just to steer it. I mean, checked. He looked at his bat now. He's up towards the splice. Helm will enjoy that, finding a little bit of extra bounce. On a pitch where they didn't find as much as they hoped to yesterday. It's greyed over a little bit again here. Looking at the scoreboard away to the right, looks a little bit brighter. There's little lights on the bottom to... see, I told you, it's safe when my feet are up on the desk. I don't kick things around like I'm doing here. Nearly had the headset off Marcy now. Here's Helm, he's in. Bowls and an attempted clip into the onside. Now, what's that? Just pad and roll back up the track? I guess it wasn't a leading edge because it just trickled back towards Helm. Or maybe it was a little inside edge onto the pads and it trickled back. So it sounded quite a... as though there was a bit of wood involved, but 174 for 1 it is. Jones 106, Borthwick has 9, and we have just under 40 minutes until lunch. Yeah, those lights on the scoreboard as we sit Here looking away towards Lumley Castle over the back of the scoreboard. Got a couple of little lights for who the bowlers are. Numbers 54 and 14, is that correct? Is that what they're signifying? Helm's not. Ah, because it's a change of bowling. I was thinking Helm's not number 54. Bamber is. 14. 14 was Helm, apologies. Who's number 7 then? So why do they have 14 up on the board over there? 54 and 14 they were signifying.
There isn't a 14 on my sheet.
Ah, is it how many overs they've bowled?
Yeah, how many overs they've bowled, yeah.
Oh, I see. So it goes 54-14, then 21 has bowled 17, 7 has bowled 13, and now here comes number 56, who's bowled 2. It's Luke Holman. I've got it now. I was thinking, how many? Not that many bowlers are bowled. That threw me for a moment. That's very good. That's a very good scoreboard over there.